Today, we're actually doing bologna sandwiches on the Blackstone. Sounds plain, but it's kicked up. So a couple of days ago, we went ahead and smoked us a whole bologna. This was, a 5-pound jobber or so. Today what we're going to do is we're actually going to go ahead and make this classic Blackstone fried bologna sandwich. Really, really simple. We've got our bologna, going to be cut thick, that's important. We're going to have some onion, we're going to have some pepper jack cheese, we're going to have some bread that we'll butter up a little bit. Actually, we're going to use mayonnaise just to toast it on the Blackstone. And then we're going to add a little bit of honey mustard. We're going to make this a completely kicked up sandwich. Let me go ahead and show you how we prep this. We'll start by turning the Blackstone on low. Got these guys on low. We'll let it start getting warmed up. We'll just close the lid. So I wait for that thing to heat up. I love doing this. We've got some big old sheep's head, like about that big, just chomping along some of the crustaceans along the side of the seawall here. I love that. But it's kind of nice to just walk around here and check them all out while we're waiting for things to heat up. So with that heating up, it's time to go ahead and get this stuff sort of prepped. I'm going to start by buttering our bread. And I always say butter because that's what I do by habit, but today we're going to actually use mayonnaise, and it works pretty well using mayonnaise for giving it a little bit of fat on the outside of your bread, just like you would when you butter it and put it on a frying pan or a Blackstone. So, got a couple of peepers in the window over there. And on this one, I'm not going to put a whole lot on here. I just want a little bit of the fat from the mayonnaise to go ahead and help with the toasting of the bread. I've got one side I still have to do, but I'll just do that once it gets on the Blackstone. That way I can keep these all sitting right here without making a mess. Just set those there. I'm just going to cut our bologna here. We want to go pretty thick. We're going to go about 1/4 of an inch to not quite a 1/2 inch thick. That ought to be good. Nice big old piece. Now this is bigger than the bread, as you can see here, so we, not too much is going to hang off. It'll be good. All right, so we got 2 slices of our bologna, which is more than enough. I'm now going to go ahead and do up some onion. I like to do these a little thicker. This is for me today and not the kids, so I'm going to make it the way I like it. All right. Get this outer edge off of here. Just some nice little yellow onions. That's all these are. Plain Jane. I'm just going to take this and I'm going to cut these, a little less than 1/4 of an inch or so. And probably get these going on here first because I think they're going to take longer than most other things to heat up. Alright, so that's it. We're about ready. I'm going to just open up our cheese so that when we're ready to put that on there, we're just going to get a little handful of this, sprinkle it on, and be done. So we now have everything sort of prepped. I've got my honey mustard right here. Get that opened up a tad. By the way, this is Culver's. We had some left in the fridge. Love Culver's, but that's what that's from. So let's go ahead and get this prepped. I'm going to put the onions on the griddle with some oil, and then we'll put the bologna down in just a minute, get that nice and toasted brown before we start warming up our bread and melting our cheese. Let me show you. All right. Just going to get these guys right on here, and I'm going to try to leave them sort of whole so I can flip them over like this. I don't want them to be just, like fajita onions. There we go. And we're now just going to take our bologna, drop that right on here as well. Easy peasy. They were puffing up in the middle there a little bit. See that? Got a little air under them. Well, I said I wanted to keep them all together, and you can see how well that worked, huh? All right. I guess we won't keep them all together. But they're looking good. I don't know if you can see that. A little flavor on them, but not too much. These are getting toasty. Remember, bologna's already cooked, so all we're doing is heating it up. We're just going to slide these over a little bit here. And we're gonna go ahead, actually, you know what? I take that back. We're gonna slide them this way instead. And we're gonna put our buns right down here. We'll flip those over in just a minute. These are almost perfect. I don't want these to be really, you know, brown and sauteed and soft. I want them to have a little tiny bit of a crunch in them, but enough of that griddle flavor. Now we're just going to take a little bit of our cheese here and we're going to spread it very thinly right on top of our bologna. I'm just going to do it on one piece because I think I'm only going to have this one. I'll probably bring the other one into the girls. And the little one does not like cheese. There's something wrong with that child. Set this aside because we're going to put more of that on the bread. Not quite there, but getting close. Now you could put a dome over that as well, but I just opened up the drawer and quite frankly the domes look disgusting down there. Just they've been sitting outside too long and I didn't wash them, so I'm not going to dome it. May just do this though. Oh yeah, look at that. Mayonnaise does a toast nice. All right, we'll let the other side go a little bit more on these guys, but we'll put a little bit more cheese on there. Nice and thin, but we will. By the way, this would be even better to do with like Texas toast, the real thick slices, but did not have any today, so here we go. Should have done this beforehand, I didn't, so we're just gonna do a little bit of this honey mustard on here. Seeing where it's going, so I'm going to do it opposite sides here. So fills it all in. I'll get a knife and we'll spread this in a moment. All right, I'm going to take these guys now. I'm going to pop that right on here. Woohoo, that looks good. Look at that. This guy's going to come right onto here. See, that's a heck of a fit, isn't it? I'm going to flip this one over on top of it. And in a moment, we're going to flip this whole thing over. Let it toast on that other side a little bit more. Look at that. That's looking yummy. Cleaning around where I've not cooking, just nice to get ahead of it. And I'll oil this up a little bit when we're done. Again, some Texas toast would make that even better, but man, oh man, is that going to be good right there. I'll trim this up a little bit. Yeah. I'm doing this all for the camera, by the way, because that is a wonderful piece. As a matter of fact, I'm going to go put it on the cutting board and munch on that. That looks absolutely amazing. Let's get this and put it right on the cutting board over here. There you go. Set that guy right there. It's the time. Let's go ahead and just give this guy a nice cut. Oh. Look at that. That looks amazing. You saw me trim a little bit of that before. That was just, that's some good snacking food right there. I'm not even having the sandwich yet. All right, well, here I sit editing the video, and I don't know, did I forget to hit record? I tasted it. It was delicious. I remember recording that, or at least saying that. Clearly didn't hit record. So let me just kind of talk through this real quick. Yeah, the sandwich was absolutely amazing, right? Melted cheese, the toasted onion was really good in that thing, and a big thick slice of sort of browned on the edge bologna from doing it on the Blackstone. Absolutely phenomenal. Hope you guys try this one. Wish I had it on tape. Promise you it was good yesterday when I ate it. Oh, great, you're still here. Hey, listen, if you love these videos, check out all of our PitBoss Smoker videos right up here and all of these Blackstone ones like today, right down there. Bye now.